Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. So today we're going to do an unboxing of the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Well, I could say it's an unboxing. I just removed the outer plastic because the back of this box has a dent. I bought this one over from Amazon, and what do you expect, right? I mean, I'm not going to return this one anymore because it's a hassle for me since I live overseas. So I'll just leave it as it is, and hopefully there's not much damage on the card itself. So anyway, this is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. It's created by MJ Cullinane, and it's published, of course, by HayHouse. I really love the imagery of this one, so I decided to get one for me. Now this I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, this one was just new to release. It's a new release deck. It was released July 6th, if I'm not mistaken. So it says here at the back, without darkness there is no light. From the creator of Crow Tarot, this richly illustrated 78 card tarot deck and guidebook are reminders that there's always light to be found even in the darkest of nights. Discover a vast menagerie of animal energy to guide you on your journey through the toughest times, and discover wisdom and insight in those moments. This tarot deck is not a tool to banish the darkness, but an invitation to dream the divine dreams that emerge from the night and to find beauty wherever you are on your path. The wise creatures of this deck walk beside you and offer their individual gifts of wisdom and inspiration to your readings as the shining moon and flickering fireflies illuminate your path through the forest. So the cover design is by Nick Walsh. I am pretty sure that I have heard Nick Walsh somewhere. Let me just open the box first. I'll probably just put see there, without darkness there is no light. It's a pretty back right there. So let me just take out the guidebook, and then this is these are the cards rather. So pretty. It's just a black, I think, or kind of like moss green. I think I'm colorblind. Right, so I'm gonna put the box aside. Let me just remove the paper binding first. I just really like the imagery and the back look. I'm going to show it to you again later on. I'll just put this aside first because we are going to take a look at the guidebook first. Alright, so but then I'm sorry, I have it here right there. Okay, so alright, let's proceed with the guidebook first. Alright, and here at the back it says in here, from the creative Crow Tarot, this richly illustrated 78 card tarot deck and guidebook are reminders that there is always light to be found even in the darkest of nights. Discover a vast menagerie of animal energy to guide you on your journey through the toughest times, and discover wisdom and insight in those moments. So I feel like this card, or this deck rather, was created not for you to remove the darkness from your life, but somehow to embrace it in order for you to find the light and the positivity of your life moving forward. So it's kind of I feel like you can use this one for for healing. You can use this deck for somehow towards healing as well. Like if you're in a healing process, I think this deck will guide you really well. So let's proceed with the guidebook first. We have in here, of course, the title page, table of contents, copyright 2021 and 2022. because I think there was this one had a Kickstarter edition, but I haven't had it. So all right, let's see. And then we have here the introduction. So she just mentions in here how she started, or how she was introduced rather, with hold on, or how this deck came to life. She kind of made it during the COVID outbreak, and we all know that a lot of people had somehow made it really mentally challenging at that time. So I think that became her inspiration to do this, or to create this tarot deck. So we have in here then preparing to use the deck. We have in here as well card spreads. And yeah, we have in here the single card draw, like an answer for a yes, no, or maybe. So we have here the cards that corresponds to a yes, to a no, and maybe. I didn't know there was a maybe, so this one's kind of new for me. And then we have here, of course, a single card draw if you would like a daily pull-up card. And then there's a 4-card spread in here as well. And here are the guides, so you can use this one too. Yeah, so that's it. And then here are like a question guidelines that you can use for the major arcana cards, like if you're doing a daily pull-up card. And then let's say, for example, you pulled up let's say if you pulled up just one example, maybe let's look at the sun. Will you allow yourself time to bask in the sun to recharge your spirit? Or will you walk away from, or really turn like a blind eye rather on the positivity that's going on around you? So these are just like basic guidelines, or basic question guides rather, for you. So now it just dives directly into the meaning of the cards. So HayHouse had started not to include, I think, like an image, a small thumbnail print of the card on the guidebook. They just jumped directly into the meaning of the guidebook, or the meaning of the cards. So we have in here, of course, I think, yeah, the detailed meaning of the card, and then we have in here some keywords for the animals involved, or for the animals that you can see on the imagery. So we have in here, like for example, the wolf. For the full card, we have an example, the wolf and the rabbit. So that goes on for all of within the whole guidebook. So yeah, that's about it here. So everything is the same. Yep, that's about it. And then the back, about the author, and that's it. Right, that's it though. Okay, so let's see here. But all of the images that I see here is created, of course, by MJ Cullinane. I think it was just the design of the box that Nick Walsh, like mentioned in there, for the cover design of the box. It was done by Nick Walsh. Alright, so here we have the cards, and I'll show you the back first. Like I said, it is so pretty, it is so gorgeous. And with the pink and the wasps, is this a wasp or a bee? Look like a wasp, sorry. The wasp, and then the full moon is also here at the center. So this is a reversible card, I think. Yep, it is reversible. Or not. I'm sorry, it's not reversible because, yeah, it's not reversible. But it kind of looks like reversible though. I mean, if you just know that this side is different from here, then, right, whatever. But there are no reverse meanings. If you've seen the guidebook a while ago, there are no reverse meanings. So if you guys don't read reverse meanings, then this card is, I think, would be definitely for you. But if you guys take or get a reverse position card, then just consider it already as a main focus, or it has a main importance within your reading. Okay, so it's just, so this one is, I think its color is gray if I'm not mistaken. You see, there's already the dent right there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, so here we go. Now we have the full card, and the image is like a brushed paint. Really cool. Kind of like it's like you're in a dreamy place somehow. So we have the full card right here. The Magician. And it's matte, by the way, so, which is really nice. Look at the bat. I love how it used the bat. And then we still have here though the constellation and the moon, the stars, and then this one is kind of like the two roses. Are those roses? Oh, no. I'm not sure what kind of flower this is, but these just indicates like the two pillars. Right, cool. Then we have the Empress. So, not bordered. I'm sorry, not borderless. What am I saying? Okay, so it's bordered. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. So it's bordered and just the right thickness though. Oh, it's good. If you guys want to take a look at the imagery a little bit longer, you can just hit the plus button. Oh wow, look at this Lover's card right here. So, two scorpions. Moth? Looks like a moth. Or, no, I think it's like two... Oh, this is so cool. It looks like a two elephant. And two snakes, two scorpions. Wow. We have the Chariot. And the way that you used the snake and the rat for the strength card. I'm loving this. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice card. I've been waiting for this deck for weeks. And look at this death card. I'm loving this death card. Like, okay, kind of looks like the rat was saved from these horns And I'm not sure what these red eyes are. I'm not sure if these are rats or something else, but it looks like the owl kind of like saved this rat. Or this rat probably even died in here. Who knows? Look at what your intuition is telling you. So really nice right there. Then Temperance. Oh, the Devil. Just look at this. It's a really subtle deck for those two cards. I'm pretty sure like some are not really a big fan of the Devil card having the devil itself, the devil image itself on the card, and even a death card rather. So this is actually a subtle card, which is nice. Now and also this one, the Tower. It's a great imagery. The images are really subtle for me. Look at this star. The first thing that came to my mind when I saw this is Christmas. I don't know, because of the rain here, maybe the stars. It's like Christmas, where you could finally make a wish and you'll be given that wish, right? So the moon, the sun, Judgment card, World, now we're at the Wand suit. Simenala. No, I'm kidding. Three of Wands. When you really take a look at this card, you won't figure out that the third one is right over there. I was like looking at it like, where's the third branch of three right there? Or the branch. Where's the third branch right there? It's right here at the bottom. Okay, next we have the Four of Wands. Oh. I haven't had any tarot deck with an animal theme. I think this was the first. Yeah, I think this is the first deck that I have. Tarot deck that I have with like everything is all animals. I can't wait to use this deck. And later on, towards the end of the video, after I try to shuffle these decks, we're going to do, of course, like I always do with all my videos, I do a sample reading at the end of the video. So we'll try to do one later on. Now we're in the Cups suit of Cups. This is such a beautiful card. Cute. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster now. If you guys want to take a look at it a little bit longer, then please feel free to just hit the pause button. But I will still try to go a little slow. Oh, such a beautiful Nine of Cups card right here, peacock and all that stuff. If you heard that, that's my beagle. And 10 of Cups, look, like all of the animals are in here. Get together like one family, one big family, like everyone's happy, you know. Oh, so cool, you guys. I love the imagery. I'm very excited to really use this deck because it's, like I said, it's going to be my first time to have an animal themed tarot. So wow, look at this. Hey, look at that. Like I'm not sure. Okay, it's different. So queen and king, they're both I just noticed this right now. They're both the same, so we're gonna check later on if they're also the same with the other suits. Now we're the suit of swords. Oh man, wow. Oh, look at that. Has anyone of you ever used an animal feed deck? I'd like to know, your experiences, guys, if it's much better than the traditional images, like the RWS based cards or not. Let me know. So yeah, that's also the difference that I've seen here. So if you do not want to follow, rather, or if you don't want to follow, let's say, the RWS system, and then if you're just like if you're just new to tarot and you're gonna use this imagery right here, I think you would have like a different perception in a way of the RWS base system. Oh yeah, it's the same. Right, so king and queen would be the same same animal, but I think it has like a different somehow, there's probably in the guidebook that it would have like totally different meaning. So now with the last suit, pentacles or coins. Oops. My beagle just went inside, or just went under, sorry, went under the table, so. This is a great way to practice your intuition, right? I mean, if you guys like and of course the King of Pentacles. So we're gonna try to shuffle these decks first, and I do have small hands, so this may be a little bit difficult for me to shuffle. Yeah, I can't do a riffle shuffle. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm sorry, I'm really having a hard time like grasping the full deck. So okay, you can also shuffle it sideways if it's much easier for you guys. I think I'm gonna do just that one. So it's easier for me to shuffle it sideways. And since there are no reverse meanings, I'm not going to get one side of it in reverse. And it's a good thing that this is matte, so. Alright, we're going to do a pick a card right now, sample reading for this. So I'm going to do, of course, the overhand shuffling, as it's much easier for me to do that. Oops. You know, I really hope that HayHouse would start to create their tarot deck smaller, like the size of the what was that? The Wandering Tarot of Curious Creatures. Yeah, like the regular size ones, because it's much easier to really, you know, shuffle them. But anyway. Okay, so I have in here, sorry, I'm not gonna take that one because there were two cards right there. Okay, there you go. So one flew out, and we have in here, of course, the, so we're gonna use this one. Alright. So we have in here, of course, the King of Wands that came out. And I'm sorry. Oops. Jeez. Okay, so the King of Wands came out, and we are going to see what it means in the guidebook. Alright, King of Wands. Alright, it says in here, when I think, I'm sorry, my beagle is just really moving around under the table, so let me see here. Can you see that? Okay, there you go. So it says in here, when I think of the King of Wands, I think of an older, sophisticated, perhaps worldly gentleman who has mastered the balance between being assertive and aggressive. He knows the carrots to dangle in front of a group that will get them energized and excited. He's aware of his voice's power and how to articulate his vision with a sense of drama, so that all those within earshot become instantly intrigued. He is debonair, bold, and outspoken, yet at the same time refined and in tune with the room. He knows how to turn on the charisma at just the right time to get what he wants. When you are paid a visit by the king, you are directed to call upon your creativity and channel the entrepreneur within. Your situation will benefit from adding some flair, from taking extra steps that show off your expertise. Your time has come to stand up, stake your claim, and be audacious, because when you present your talents to the world, the unique skills you bring to the situation, your originality will be rewarded. It is not the size of the lion's roar that demands attention and respect. It is the emotion and vision behind it. Use the lion's energy when you need to create a commanding presence, when you need a little extra burst of courage to get up in front of a crowd. No one needs to tell the lion He is the king of the jungle. He knows it deep within, and when you call upon his spirit, you too will be infused with his power, his grace, his passion for living. So the lion, keywords right here, keywords right here are passion, command, authority, royalty, power, and prestige. So if you're going to take a look at the card writing here, so you can see that it has a raven on top of the lion's head. So this one means it could really portray, could really mean that you are like a very clever person, or someone in your life is clever enough. But since we're doing like a pull-up card in here, I would have to say that you are already clever enough to know your potential, or this could mean that you are you have the characteristics of seeing things on a different level or a different perspective, because you have your experience, you're already experienced. You've had so many experience already in your life, that you have already built this great what do you call this great knowledge of accomplishing things. So, and if you see here, the lion is actually, I'm not sure if he's holding that, but it kind of looks like he's holding a wand right there. And you can see that there's a snake right here at the bottom. So the dark side, okay, if you're going to take a look at this card right here, this is already like the dark side of it. And then this snake right here could also interpret, I would have to say it could interpret as well, like there's a fear on your end, or there's a fear on your part. That's why you're not able to really manifest rather what you want to happen, because at some point this fear or self-doubt rather is the one that could even stop you from doing what you want, from creating that passion, or from using that passion that you have. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My beagle, sorry, not my beagle. My shih tzu actually was kind of like starting to call me. Like he has this way of calling me. So okay. Anyway, where was I? I forgot. But okay. So yeah, like the dark side rather, or the darkness actually. That I see of this with this card rather, it's you know, you're so full of potential, you're so full of what do you call this, you're so full of talents, you have so much potential in you that, you know, you can do anything. Like if you're given a task, or if you're given a project, you'll be able to really do it. So you have like you can really do it, but then there's like a certain part of you that is kind of scared a little, that maybe you won't be able to finish it, or it won't really work out well. But then this card is already saying that hey, you're clever enough, you have so much potential in you that you can do anything, And if in case that, you know, problems arise or something, oops, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, that's my wheel. Okay, so, and if something arises or like if any problems occur, it means the raven is the one that's really kind of the voice for you. Let's say that you can always surpass any problems that will arise because you already have gained so much experience. You've already been through a lot. You have already learned a lot from your past, from your experience in the past, that you've already built up the strength, the knowledge, and like solutions for anything. So if you're planning like or this one would probably be for the people who have if some of you guys are watching that you have your own business, this card is already like telling you that things are gonna go well because you already know what to do. You already know the solution for anything that will come up. Like you're ready for anything. So consider this as like a good sign for how things are gonna go with your business, how things are gonna go with your creativity as well. Like you'll be able to think of new ways. You'll be able to think of let's say new projects or workarounds rather with regards to your business, to your career. It feels like it is still a struggle because you're still kind of like putting efforts into it, but you're happy in a way because somehow it is what you wanted. You know, somehow it's the, what do you call this? There's this spark inside of you. That's telling you that this is something that I've always wanting to do. So if you have more plans in the future, go ahead and do it. Don't be scared. Don't doubt yourself because you're so full of potential. Again, I'm going to say it 1,000 times on this reading, but you have so much potential in you. You have so much knowledge already in your head that you can create anything. You can as long as you put your mind into it and your focus into it, then I think you'll be able to ignite the passion inside of you towards the work that you would like to do. So that's it. That's how I'm going to interpret this card. So it's a great card that you can use for for using the images. Like I use the raven in here, the crown as well. The crown is also kind of like sort of tells you that you'll be at the top of everything. You know, you'll be considered like a boss or someone that people will look up to because you can also provide inspiration to others as well. And yeah, like I said, you can always manifest anything. The only darkness I think that you will have to fight off will probably be your fear, your self-doubt, and things are actually going to look great because of these okay, I forgot to see this one, but yeah, things are also going to look great because of these fireflies. They're actually they mean illumination. They give clarity as well. They give guide, or yeah, they could be your guide, and they also stand for creativity, also somehow self-discovery. So I think, yeah, like I said, you're also being guided, and you, again, like you have this creativity inside of you that you can use And also this, and also it kind of like guides you as well towards seeing or towards discovering how far you've grown, and how different you are now than before, because you're already in a position where you can do anything. So this is actually like a great deck that you can use, because there are so many details in each of the cards that you can use. So yeah, that's really great. Alright, I can probably use the cards with the animal, like if you have a spirit animal cards deck, you can use it together with this. Like okay, I'll give an example. Maybe if you have the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, you can use it together with this card. Or if you have any other indie decks that are that are animal spirit themed, you can also use it together with this deck. So wow, I mean, really for a beginner, I think for someone who's just learning tarot, if you are going to start using this deck, I think it could be a good practice if you're just starting tarot, because you know the meaning, the images are so subtle. Some of them are in a way based from RWS, but not the entirety of it. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just really loving the images on these cards. So it's really great, you guys. So I really hope that I'll be able to use this deck a lot, because I don't know, I've been getting some clearance with who's asking me about, you know, how to get through stuff that's going on in their lives. So I hope that this deck is going to help. Well, I not hope, but I really think this card is going to be something that I can use with that. I think that would just be well, from my own point of view, I think the only downside to it is that it doesn't have any reverse meanings in the cards. For those who are reading with reverse, I mean, for those who are, you know, using reverse cards meanings, that's the only downside here. But like I said, if you just got a card in here that's on a reverse position, then just give your focus on that card, and maybe it's the one important message that will guide you on the reading. So right, this is again the Guardian of the Night Tarot. I can't wait to explore more on this deck. How about you guys? I mean, have you already bought yourself a copy of this deck? Are you planning to get this one or not? Let me know your thoughts on this deck. It's my first time to have or to go through like a full animal tarot deck, so this will be something new for me, but I was able to really take a look at what's inside of the card, because I'm also using an oracle deck which is about spirit animals, so that's why I was able to really put into the details of the card meaning of the sample reading a while ago, because of what I already know about spirit animals. So I hope that this is going to be a good guide for you, especially if you're using animal guides. I think this deck is going to be great for you. But for beginners, like really beginners who doesn't really know anything about spirit guides yet. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be a deck that they could start using. Yeah. Well, that's just my point of view, but I don't know. I mean, it depends on you. If you're just the kind of person who uses your instincts in any, in, you know, when you do a reading, then I guess it wouldn't really matter, right? So that's about it for me. I love the fact that it's matte finish. I love the images. I like how the images are put together in I mean, for each of the cards. Yeah, that's it. I'm really excited to use this one for a couple of readings after this. And how about you guys? What is your input with this tarot deck? Is it something that you were looking forward to get, or is it like meh deck for you? I mean, is it something that you don't, it's okay that you don't have it, or it's okay that you won't have it, or is it something that you're also having a hard time, you know, using, because of course it's an animal theme deck? And let me know your thoughts. I just want to know about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video had, oh sorry, my beagle is always doing that. Okay, so I do hope that my video had somehow inspired you a little to get the deck. Yeah, don't forget to click on the like button if you liked the flip through, if you liked the sample reading that I also had. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so, and then don't forget to hit the notifications bell too, so that you will be notified when I upload new videos. I'm sorry, kind of like my mind's kind of like juggling as of the moment. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day. Bye.